Hi, this is LatN. Hope everyone is staying safe, and we're back with Software's Beta 1.6.8 Play and Learn series for playing Star Games Hard Difficulty. Today we're going to try to do 2 releases, get into property management. We'll get into it all after the intro. Okay, we have 15.9 available funds, 4 mil in bonds, a mil 15 in stocks, for a total of 20.9 million. And we're doing researching audio, 1983, hardware, 1984, and system, 1983. We just did a review on Martians in April, 8.4 out of 10. So this is being reiterated. Remember, I said I always do one iteration. Star OS is ready to go into development. So the first order of business is having a team to take care of the development. You guys seen how in fact, I'll walk you through the first few steps of having a team. Let's go do that. We want programmers, medium difficulty. We're looking for core. Remember, there is no leader in this team. In fact, since there is no leader, let's hire a leader first. Programming, lead programmer, medium, core, HR, socialization, always born leader. Again, looking, I like modest with all my traits. Look, 3 and 3, perfect. And slow eaters, the perfect. So we're going to change this to Games OS, and there is no Games OS. So we have a choice. We could set up a Games OS here, but I don't suggest you do that. Just hire them. Go here. Let's sort this real quick. Okay, Dev Games is going to be our model. Dev OS. So Dev OS, so we get going to here, core employees, switch to Dev OS, and our leaders in Dev OS. The reason I do it that way because I don't have to reset anything else. So we're going to Dev OS, employees, right click, auto roll them, right click, set them as a leader, secondary programmer. The leader is in place. Now we go here, find out how many do we need. We need 10 programmers. 10 programmers. Let's go looking for 10 programmers. Programmers, nothing medium. Dev OS, system. Let's just select system. Big brain. Let's see what we get. Oh, the pickings are slim. Okay, here's the modest person. And they have 3 and 3 in audio. Perfect. That takes care of audio. They have 3 and 3 independent person. 3 and 3 in 2D. That's fine. 3 and 3 audio, which is a fast learner, big brain. I need another 3 and 3 in 2D. So we don't have it there. So let's go looking for system 2D. See if somebody's different. Okay, we may have one more person here. Okay, audio 2, 2, 2. Gonna take them. I need 10 people. Okay, let's go looking for hardware. And I'm hoping in hardware I get a 2, 2, 2. That did not happen. So these last 2 guys, 1, 2, they'll cover my hardware. Now, how many do we have already? We have 6. We need 10. Try 2D only. Or did we try that already? No, we didn't try that already. Take this modest person, 2, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go with what we have, which is 8 employees. Change rows all the row. Now some of these guys, this guy has art, 2 stars. We're gonna give it to him. This guy has art, 2 stars. I'm gonna give him art. This is perfect. This is great. I didn't think I was gonna get this many guys with artists, but that reduces my chances of needing an artist later on. Because once the program is done with programming, you can move right on to art. But if they're doing system and then there's nothing else to do, they can move on to the art. This guy, we're going to give him secondary design. Now, always auto roll your people. You don't want them doing things they shouldn't be doing. It just adds bugs to your program. And let's go look at here. And if you look at order copies, we're not want to go ordering copies, but we will order 30 because there should be 100 waiting on the launch pad. Magic cards, there should be 100 waiting for delivery. Well, there's only 16 waiting for delivery. Okay, so this is at 100, so the 100 will get fulfilled. Okay, it's going back to our OS team, HR, visualization, 3D network that's set up correctly, double checking, don't change 200,000. This is 51,476, so 200,000 is still viable. Okay, the next order of business is getting this guy's office set up. Let's go do that. Okay, here's what we've done. Design OS, we set up a PM OS, and we relocated Ava to the PM OS. So now we have Design OS Leads up front, PM OS here, and Design OS here. Now we're going to put Dev OS in this location. That's good. And we're going to go into our overlays. We're going to go here, Dev OS. Since we're here, we're going to duplicate Dev OS. Create a dev hardware team, and the dev hardware team will be assigned here. In fact, let's lease this office. Dev hardware will be assigned there. We just gotta copy this office down here. This will be our lead, and then this team we haven't put it together yet. So we're ready. 2, 4, 6. There's 6 there. That means we need this office too. Dev OS. So Dev OS is all set. The reason I like to create PMs is because project management is going to be come into play when we're ready to go from design to development. So let's go to development here. Let's reassign to DevOS and take these 2 placeholders. Now if we look here, we have 8 out of 10, which is fine. We will get 2 more people in there as soon as we have an influx in the market, which should be soon. So next step, what are we going to do with our design teams? So Design OS is going to be assigned to the slash, so they'll have something to do. They'll be assigned to help with them. They'll have something to do. Or you could send them on vacation for 1 or 2 months, whatever you want to do. So next step is we have PMOS. We're going to go to her. And if we look here, employees, in order for her to do project management, so if we go to employees, what we're going to do is change employees. She's going to be a leader. And you got to create the PM first, move her over, and then make her a leader. Because if you make her leader while she's in Design OS, she's going to knock off the present leader. And then everything's going to get confusing. So we're going to go here in project management. And the reason we do this is because she needs to be doing something else for a few months so she could get her creativity back. And I'll show you that in a second. OS systems. Design OS. Design OS and PM OS. The designers. And then here we're going to select none. And we're going to have Dev OS and Art for now. Secondary is going to be Art and Dev Hardware. Support teams. Click none, go all the way to the bottom. They're always there. Post-marketing team. The pre-marketing team is here. Post-marketing team is going to be, take them off. It's going to be lower and marketing too. Update teams will be core. Core and art, or core and art 2. We're just going to put core for now. SCM and prototype, we don't have any. Server, we don't have any. I'm going to push this to 2. Updates. I want to push this to 24. Auto develop, I'm going to say no. Single IP, no. Use all licenses when available. Handle marketing. And this is going to be the reason I put 25,000 here and not more because of hardware. You don't want to print more hardware than 25,000 in the beginning. It'll bankrupt you. But that's of course only if they're not sold. And usually they're not sold until we go and we will be printing before we go release. That's only, they'll bankrupt you only if they're not sold. And when we print before release, they won't be sold for 1 or 2 months. So we'll take the hit. Okay, so I think we're set. DevOS. These 2 offices are no longer needed. These 2 guys, whenever you select everything in the room, inventory. Do not delete. Delete means you sold it or just got rid of it. Okay, so but next step. Next step is the project management. We're gonna go up here. Now we go look in HR, PMOS, go to employees, look at Ava. See how let's go. We see that her creativity she's lost creativity. So a few months doing this, she will recover that creativity. And you gotta make sure that she has, you look here, we got design, development, and marketing. So that's what she needs. Okay, so if you look here, she's got design, programming, art, and service. And for service, if you look at service, which you could do by clicking here and looking at all, go here, service, she's got automation and marketing. Automation is required for her to be able to do project management, and marketing is a requirement for her to be able to do project management. So here, the automation allows her to do it, and she needs marketing, development, and design to complete these tasks as they come up. And what we should do is, we're going to get ourselves a server. So lease this room. First order of business, going to build mode. Go here, get me a light. If you want to center a light and you can't center it, just go half scale. Okay, we're going to put 2 fans in here. Select one, right click, select right click network. You check the wire mode here. We have a server 0. Now server 0 is usually reserved for hosting, but we'll cover that once we cover server. Or if I have a server video out there, you guys go watch if you're interested in what that means. Okay, so we're out of here. We've created it. We're going to the logistics, server 0, change the name, star host. What if you just put hosting? Let's just put hosting. We'll reserve star host for our digital distribution. So we have a hosting server. So we can go ahead and update here to hosting and project management here to hosting and project management. Now this server room comes with the building. It's going to become obsolete, but you can't click on them. You could just use them for SCM. Those will be replaced once we move. It looks like our printing is working. If we ever want to know how much we're printing, we go here. 936 copies per month. 936,000 copies per month. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, so we remove our tags here and back to the business at hand. Where are we with project management here? We're going to info 4 to 4. That's fine, that's working. In April 1985, it's the next phase of this project management. We're in May, so a year from now, this thing will change, and then we'll go into the next phase on that date. And this release date will change. Remember this release date, March 87, that will change. Through every phase that will be adjusted. Okay, so we've gone and we've released our first software. We've released an expansion a year later. Now within the year 1983, so in September. So we could look at another expansion. I like to do one every 4 to 5 months, and then we got past that. So we're gonna do another expansion. This keeps the game alive. So we go here, expansion pack. We could change the name. We could call it the game pack. Works for me. SCM, choose tools, tech. I'd like to go with the latest tech unless I find a company here that we're invested in, and then we'll select them. Audio, same thing. This is great. 82. Anybody else that we're invested in? Now, if they're a sub, that's definitely what I would use my sub. Somebody just invested in, depends on the quality of the product. Okay, so this is, we selected 1, 2, 3. We selected 1 for each, and we got to pay attention here. Expected interest 70. If we add another 2D sprite, that does nothing, so not necessary. In music, if we add more music, that takes this up to 79. On the system archetypes, we add to another one, it does nothing. Oh no, this does have snippet. Okay, so we're gonna add more music and do that again for 89. So we reached our max, 89%. And this is just going to add more ways. So 1899. Now we need 2 teams. Design OS is not the 2 teams. In fact, I'm going to see if can we get away with just core. Yes, we can. For design and just core. For development, keep them busy. And we're going to develop this. Now, gamer packs normally go rather quickly, so I like to market right away. One marketing video. That's what we're going to do. We're going to push this up to, we're going to leave it at 5 in the beginning. If I see it's moving too slowly, that means we don't have enough people in place and we're going to have to look at our marketing. So let's move into tomorrow. I'm looking to get 2 things done here. First, Martians back into development. See how fast that's going? The gamer pack is already into iteration 4. Meanwhile, this is not doing anything. Why is this on hold? Oh, dev games and art is assigned to this. I probably did that by mistake. This should be the design team. That's why nothing is happening there. And my people just went home. So I lost a full day by that being done incorrectly. We're going to look at printing. We don't have any printing. I'm going to slow this down and go look at this one deal we have. So we have printing for December, 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 December. I'm going to take this December, which is the largest one, and this December, which is the second largest one, and we'll do those 2 for now. Let me see if I can get this iteration of Martians done. That should be right away. And it's still not happening. Why? Why is this not happening? Because this thing has gone into development. And this I still can't, for the life of me. Okay, the issue was not with Martians here. The issue was with the iteration was done and it was in the bottom here and was never fed up. So that was my bad. It was right below here. So the minute I hit N, it populated, but we had to reassign dev and games and art to it. So this is back in business. And we're going to look at 48%. We're in June. Let's go looking to release this January, February, March, April, May, June. What comes out in May? Antivirus simulation game. 1, 2. If you're going to release 2 months after the last release is the rule. From what I recall, 2 months after will be August, but I'm going to go July. Release 1, 2, August. We're going to set a release date for July. For Martians, if we got to change it, we'll change it. August 87. No, this says August. So July of 85. That means, let me do this math. We're in June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally I would want to release it in May, but we're going to go July. I'm going to go July. If I got to adjust it, we'll adjust it. I don't have a problem adjusting it. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be great. July of 85. So I have 1 year to release the product. Okay, so that means this could be released. I will announce. We'll do a follow-up PM, and then we'll do a hype, and then we're going to do a video. And our hype has only one. Let's go and send load to the hype for now. So Martians is in the running. Next thing is, soon as he goes into, soon as he gets promoted from development, we'll do the printing as always. So let's move forward. And our game expansion is going through the roof. Core is kicking it. And where are we with? I just saw a pickup. So when this is all gone, we have 2 here. If these are all gone and completed, we will cancel them. That's not going to hurt us. We have been nominated for an award in 1 of 4 categories. Do you want to see? Yes, we do. Magic cards, 3rd place. 3rd place? I guess so. We've got a 1st place already. And if you ever want to see where your awards are, they're all the way down here. Awards. See, we have a best product in 1983, which was a gold. And we got a 3rd place, a bronze in 1984. Most profitable product, 84. Okay, so we set up Martians. We set up Design OS. Let's go look at Design OS. She's almost through with this. Let's go look at her personally. Ava, where are you? Your inspiration is back. See how inspiration is full 100% now? See, 100%. In order to do this, all you got to do is select the person, right click, and select employee details. That way you click up close and personal. So she's got full inspiration, so we could do one of two things. We're in 84. We have one OS in development that has not released, so we can't do a second one. But what we can do is hardware and developer console. SCM hosting. Let's do a design. Okay, this one we could play with it, make it more compact, streamline it somehow. Okay, primary colors, black. Secondary colors, gray. No, secondary color, let's do. Tertiary color, we're gonna go with our favorite, green. Secondary color, we're gonna go. I like it. Okay, so that's done. Now what are we gonna put in? You need a user account. We need a removable driver standardized input. 2. Widgets, notifications, and themes. And we need surround sound. And we need advanced. Next page, next page. Auto balances, 31% waste. What does this suggest? Okay, security and customization is minimal. So this is security. We can get rid of that. Simplicity, customization should be minimal. So let's get rid of that. Let's auto balance this again. We need more security. How do I get more security? System recovery. Auto balances. Now 33% waste. I don't want that much waste. But then again, standardized input. Also balance. 85% interest. That's not gonna happen. Unified search. Too soon for removable drive. Customization. See, look how much customization is in here. This thing. Okay, so that's it. We gotta go to previous and we gotta do a joystick. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 teams here is gonna be dev, and that's fine. It should be dev hardware. Let me do dev hardware there and get rid of dev games. I want to put together dev hardware. Missing level 1 hardware programmer. Okay, by the time this thing goes into production from design, we'll have that. So it's $18.99. Is that the original price? No, $89.99. We've designed it, or did we? No, we have to design. Okay, primary color, black is fine. Secondary color, gray. Tertiary color is going to be our help. That thing comes to life with the green. So that's it. And we need to remember this team. Gotta put together a hardware team. Yes, I know that. Okay, so next page. Next page. This will not go into project management, not the first one. Okay, we have to select teams here. Design OS and PM OS. That's why Ava comes into play. And this is going to be in DevOS. Art in DevOS. I'm going to put DevOS here for now. We'll switch them up with Dev Hardware. So it's 7 out of 4 designers and 8 out of 8 programmers. So that works out pretty nice. So we have more designers here than we need. So we're going to, if this was in project management, I would take designers away. It's not in project management, but I may still take designers away. Wait, where is this as 2? Oh, I see. Okay. We're going to develop this. Starbox goes here and power joystick goes here. Now, we did make sure that our design OS had hardware, right? Well, they have 3 people with 2 in hardware, so that should be enough. I would have loved to have had a 3rd person, but right now, unless do we have a 3rd person? I would have loved to have had a 3-star person, but there is no 3-star person in any of our design teams. But we do probably have a 3-star person in research, right? 5 3-star people. There's 4 3-star people in hardware research and only require 5. They have more than 5, so we should be able to go in here. If you select the name, hit the down arrow, you can go right through these guys. Okay, so let's do skill design. And this is our best designer, Desiree. So that means that Design OS has something to do, so we could take them off. They no longer to be. And this thing is going away in 4 months. Now let's get back to. I'm gonna do a review. I normally never, ever do a review on an expansion, but I'm curious. This is the first time. 9 out of 10. Okay, so we get the art squared away in that, and that's ready to go. Now what? Hey, wait up. A product. What was the message? Missed that message. It was probably reference to printing. And where we were printing, we still have 500 to go and 200 here. So this is gone. We could reduce this to 240 because they got 38 already there. Okay, let's move ahead. See if we can get this thing out the door. Oh, we didn't set a date for our expansion pack, right? July, August, September. October has a sports game, and November has an RPG game. We're going to release in November, even though there's something releasing in November. I'm going to release this in November. We have 3 months to get, and we have finished this, yes. So we come down here, and we have one patent. Why only one? The other one was somebody already patented. Okay, looks like we only have hardware. We got a research system. We're researching system 83. Okay, somebody already got that. I will check into that. Okay, we're gonna move forward to November, get the expansion out. I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, we're back in November 84, preparing to release our expansion pack. We're looking at Martians at 97% code, so that's probably going to be promoted to development. Now we got to do a story review. So let's set a review for that. Normally, code has to be 98% for me to promote it to development for an outstanding. 97 will get you a great. That's what I've tested in the past, unless the mechanics have changed in the last few updates. So we're going to go first and foremost, see that review. That should be 9 out of 9. 10 out of 10. And code just hit 99%, so we can promote this. And it's going to be print maximum 100,000. Okay, next steps are, it's going to be pushed up to 10, so I get this out the door. That should go out tomorrow. And this is hyping, and we have 0 followers that are being 76 followers, so we're not losing followers. Once this goes out the door, that'll prompt that. We got Gamer Pack releasing today, so let's go ahead. There were no bugs in this. We were bug fixing for how many days? No bugs. We're gonna release this. Nice. But it's to say 3 teams. Okay, let's take those guys off because post-marketing is only 2 teams. Order 68,000. Oh, we're gonna order 68,000. It should be 32,000 on the pan. 30,000 on the pan. Or did I not do that? Gamer Pack 35,000. So now it's 106,000. Okay, we're gonna leave this at 35, and then in fact extension pack is at 13. So we're gonna change that to 500. Magic cards is at 150 because the last notice we got they were short and it was 202 mil that we're looking for. So these expansion packs are basically helping. So let's move forward. In July 85, research systems. Let's give research a little boost. And a crunch research. Usually crunch for 5 hours, so it's gone. We're gonna go to 9 o'clock for the evening team. So that's done. We're in November, so we gotta start preparing for December. This is the 63. We did a review when we realized nobody was doing anything with the art on this. And it still has no art. Why it still has no art? I assigned the art team to this. Oh, I assigned art. Did I assign? No, I assigned. Okay, we gotta look for artists. We put together art 2 team and we didn't get any artists for it. Because we were trying to get a leader and there was nobody in the market. I recall now. Do we have anybody in the market now? Yes, we do. And it's going to be for art 2. And art 2 is going to require 2 artists. Secondary, non-medium is for, no. Yeah, let's look for medium first. And it's for art 2. And super focus. And the pigment is slim. So there's not gonna be no. There, we do get lucky. We got lucky. We got a 3-star medium salary. That's what you call getting lucky. Always check medium salary first. Big tip. Okay, we're gonna go audio and we're gonna do a search. Can lightning strike twice? Nope. I'm going with the modest person. In fact, no, I'm not going with the modest person. We're gonna go high salary. I want a 3-star. Modern. So it's still 3,000. Not a bad choice. R2 employees. Select shift. Select whatever. Select the secondary art. Okay, so design OS. We're gonna review secondary art team. So nothing's gonna get done with that today, but they're only at 63 here in the artist will pick it up and bring it. And we're in November, we're looking for July 85. And we're also looking for this iteration for the last joystick. Okay, well, let's go here. April 85. So we're going to April 85 to see where we're at there first before we go to release Martians. And we're printing Martians. Oh yes, 100,000 star games. In the game pack is printing 35. So we're all set. I did get a few. Okay, accept all. Enclose. Yes, we're aware. Okay, 2 things. A product has run out of stock. Which product? Gamer packet. What are copies? How many copies? What? 450,000 gamer pack. I can't afford that to wait for a printout. This thing, magic cards, 430,000. Both of those are gonna skyrocket us. And we're gonna put 10 million in the bank. I'm trying to keep this to 25 because in the next video I want to move. We're not going to move in this video with too much going on. Okay, so let's review. We're pushing to April. Marketing, gamer pack is working. Marketing in bonus. Marketing cards is working. Made $10 million last. OS is still nothing assigned to OS. So the first OS to be assigned to that will be our release once it goes out. That's going to be Star. Let's push forward till next month. Let's see how we do with Star games. Stars OS. Take a few walls down. Watch how people. What are we doing? They got 127 bugs out of Martians already. And marketing, writing press release. This is a video. We're in December, October, November. I'm going to wait till next year to release this video. Meanwhile, I'm going to do a press build for now. I want to save the video for next year. Get closer to the release date. Okay, so taxes. How are we with taxes? You're going to get that tax warning. Always check here. Where are you? 130%. If you do a crunch, you're going to get it done. But tax fulfillment, 130%. You still have enough. And we didn't do anything in reference to procurement. We'll probably cover that after we move. And we're going to dump another 10, 15 mil. Keep it up to 25. That's all we're going to need to move, 25. Start the presses. We're in January. We got 2 things to do. Research system. No, we can't research system. We can research hardware. We can research audio and hardware. We need to research network and 3D. It's important you get a jump on 3D research early. So I'm going to go ahead and put together a team. Designers, nothing. I'm looking first for medium salary. We're looking for 3D. And we're going to go with design team. Super focus is out. We don't want super focus. I want capacitor in the beginning. The reason I want capacitor in the beginning doesn't get tired until energy is completely drained. And I'm basically hoping to get 3D and network here. 3D and network. So that's what we're going to look for. 3D and network. Let's go looking. Maybe we should first create a 3D team. No, we don't need a 3D team. We have a research team. Okay, so we're going into research here. Asset compatibility. Begin looking. I was afraid of this. I was deadly afraid of this. Nobody. We got 1. We have 2. How can we get more? And look for fast learners. We have one. We have two. Fast learner, big brain. So how much do we have so far? Okay, we have 4. 4 and 4. So let's go look for big brain. That'll give me 2 more. 6. 9 hours. Research 2. How many can we get here? None. They walk slower. That doesn't mean they work slower. I'm gonna take that one person. 3D. We're gonna research 3D. We're gonna research network. Okay, we got 4. We can move this up to the top. So we're researching 3D. We don't have enough people yet. We will continue to look for that. We're gonna move forward to our next release, which is Martians. Let's move forward to July. Release Martians, and then we're gonna call it a day. We'll see how much. I'll try to get as many 3D network. Well, network, I think we have a fulfilled. We're fulfilled with networkers. Network. How many do we have with networkers? Select these 2. We have 7. I think network requires 8, if I'm not mistaken. 8, yes. We need one more network person. I'll bring you guys when we get closer to release. Okay, we're back in July 1985. We got a few things to cover here. Games 1, project management. We're going to check this. We said in April, this would change. Next phase is September for release in March 87. If we go here, this is what you want to cover. Recommended programs. We have 6 out of 6. Recommended artists, 2 out of 2. These recommended programs, I advise you keep it 6 out of 6 for an outstanding product. Recommended artist is really, it could go about 1 or 2 over. No big deal as long as it's not under. So that's covered. Okay, Martians, July 85. We set the prints. We're at 366 bucks. Marketing was done yesterday for today. So we're going to go ahead, move to 9 o'clock. We release at 9. Anytime I don't release at 9, if they have fixed bugs, it's below 200. Okay, this thing is ready to go. So we're going to promote this. And we'll review and follow up with that in the next video. This video is going too long. We're going to close Martians and then call it a day. Here we go. Whoa, the bleeding wedge. Only 4. We're looking for 5 across the board. 2 teams. Looks like there's enough in place. Whenever this order copies is 0, that means there's enough copies in place to cover what's available, what's the requirement. So we're going to go first things first. Martians. Let's sort this by release. Okay, Martians. First thing you want to do is update. That's the first thing I do is update. Deselect patch bugs. Select core. I use core for the update. Core. Let's go core and R2. So R2 just came aboard. They don't have that many parts. Push this up to the top. Audio tools. Only one selection. That's the waveform. Recommended program is 2. Recommended artist 1. And less than a year. This should be done in a few months. Preferably 3 months. And then after we do the update reaches 100%, the next step is to go to support and update it for support, just like we're doing here for this one. Always remember, if you put an upgrade for new upgrades, so it's always going to remember the last 2 selections, so you always double check that. And this is for patches for magic cards. It's only 1 item out there, so that'll get done right away. I'll push this to the top that way. As soon as I see it, I'll clear it. The next step is porting. Port. Just have these 2 do it. You could add Dev 2 to that. There's only 1 person in that team. He could help out. So we're going to do first 3. I usually go 3 first. This is a good in 82. This is a great in 84. So I'm going to select the great also. This gets pushed to 10. This marketing gets pushed up above magic cards. That's how I keep that in line. And that's it. Let's go see how fast this thing can get. Of course, our release was outstanding visionary, yes. Sparse marketing so far, but that will change. In fact, if we go to marketing, move this marketing up a few, that will help. We're going to leave it there. The next video, we'll look to get Martians out the doors, and we're going to look to get Star OS out the door. Okay, if you've gotten anything out of this video, tips, tricks, strategies, please consider a like, share with your friends, consider subscribing for more videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. To all my subscribers, thank you. We do appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. LatN out.